almost there. I'm actually live on my main channel and listening to some really powerful revelations from Mystic Sensation. In 2011 because of the pressure, because of men caught up with Judas. He also revealed information that the United States. Let's see how much this channel is in the algorithm. Let's see how long it takes for one of my subs to get a notification. Let's see. I don't really go live, but let's see. The People's National Party have a mix up in them the around there. The intel that the United States provided this make a Labour Party government, right? That intel was shared with us. That is what brought down Bruce Golding. What? And forced him to resign because therefore the United States would have put them on the.
What did you say, bro? Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yo, what? No, wait a minute. Nah, bro. What did he say? What intel was shared with us? What? So he's saying, Mystic Sensation is saying that information from the U.S. government was shared with Dudas, and that's what got Bruce Golding in the hot seat. You know, I've never really looked at the trial with Bruce Golding, and Bruce Golding is still getting paid by the Jamaican tax dollars. What, man? What can go so? What? Man, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's one thing to make these mistakes one time, but these mistakes are so huge on an international scale in terms of Jamaica's reputation. We cannot continue like this. There needs to be a hard, I'm talking about massive punishment for politicians that commit treason. And treason needs to be defined properly under the law. And the some of the treason, yeah, death needs to be applied, honestly, because I'm sorry, man. When you are a politician that is, you know, you have the rights of the people, you know, the quality of life of the people is affected by decisions that you make or don't make. When you violate the Constitution and violate our rights, man, there needs to be some hard punishment. When we know that you are involved in nepotism and cronyism, there needs to be harsh punishment. All right? When you're filling the pockets of your family, I'm talking about the type of punishment, all your resources got to be seized and give back to the people. If it's found that you are doing that. Like, the type of punishment I'm talking about, it will not, nobody would want to do those things anymore. Period. Because I can't believe what I'm hearing. Wow, let me play that back.
It's provided from the two less.
That is wild.
Bruce Golding resigned in 2011 because of the pressure, because of men.
Wow.
With Judas.
Wow.
He also revealed information that the United States had given him intel that the United States provided him to the government. Had given him intel that the United States provided him. He communicated it to those.
Man,
this
what?
Government, the JP government.
Guys, like up the live for me, thank you. And subscribe, get us to 1,000 subs today.
This make a Labour Party government, right? That
Wow.
intel was shared with us. That is
Wow.
what brought down Bruce Bolo and forced him to resign because guess what? The United States would have put them under pressure. Right? So when we talk about the level of corruption, the drugs, the guns, and the gun transshipment, Jamaica Labour Party.
So
Known
are
for
so
that.
much things
They
them
are
do.
responsible for that. They are the ones who
Thank you for
flooded
hitting
the
the like
streets of
button.
Jamaica with
Thank you.
guns. Remember, the 325 bombs. Where did it come? Where did it come? And you didn't find in Tivoli Garden region. People remember. The 220 firearms. Where did it find? In Tivoli Gardens region. Right? It's smart people. We are not stupid. Right? This is what the Jamaica Labour and Andrew Owners has been a part of this. Andrew Owners was in Bruce's cabinet. Andrew Owners came out of Bruce's cabinet into power and challenged Portia Simpson and lost in 2012. Remember, people, let me remind you. So what we are dealing with, we are dealing with that a system, a gangster system that camouflages itself as a political party, right under the guise of political representation, they are criminals.
Wow.
They connected to some serious criminals.
Whew.
They themselves are criminals.
My God.
People don't get it wrong. We have the evidence. United States also have the evidence. They are criminals. From Belrad Shop come straight down.
Woo!
They are serious.
Woo! Woo! Hey, Delroy Chuck. Delroy Chuck, you heard that? Mystic Sensation said you're a criminal. You heard that, Delroy Chuck? What you gonna do about it? Not my word. Now, the way out Delroy Chuck defend Andrew Honest with passion and for him uncertified statutory declaration is almost he sounds like he's being attacked personally. Delroy Chuck sounds like it hurt him more than it hurt Andrew. Delroy Chuck, why is that? Very interesting, but let's continue. Let's continue.
Argument. People don't get it wrong. We have the evidence. United States also have the evidence.
Watch party, baby.
They are criminals.
Wow.
Come straight down.
Dang.
They are serious criminals.
We got to get these guys out of parliament.
Plane can come right on the island, cross land on the island, and you can't get any investigation to complete that. What do you think? Jamaica Labour Party. Now imagine that you have one area, right, in Westminster, where guns always found, and you can question the Jamaica Labour Party member who owned the post.
Yes.
The Jamaica Labour Party member who owned it.
Yes.
So why he has not been interrogated? Well, you have to understand why he has not been interrogated.
Make it make sense.
Patrick Bailey has not been interrogated. Why Patrick Bailey has not been interrogated? Because Patrick Bailey was Andrew Owen's lawyer, and Patrick Bailey know where all the skeleton lies. People,
Patrick Bailey. Wow. The former lawyer of Prime Minister of Jamaica. How'd the case go? I'm paraphrasing. Somebody was found unalived in his house while he was in there allegedly sleeping, according to the story. Patrick Bailey, the lawyer for the Prime Minister. Former lawyer for the Prime Minister. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, man. Yo, these people is on some demon time, bro. I'm talking about they don't even care. All their reputations is solid. All of their reputation is smeared and marred in alleged corruption and crime. Like let's be real. If you're just a regular person, are you gonna associate yourself with a Patrick Bailey? Are you gonna associate yourself with the Prime Minister of Jamaica? Are you gonna associate yourself with Delroy Chuck? Are you gonna associate yourself with Winifred Sanders? Big up. Florence, big up. Are you gonna associate yourself with any one of these dudes? William Robertson. Oh, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm reviewing these news clippings and it's going to get better as we go along. Or worse. However you look at it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Who own the port? The Jamaica Labour Party member own it, you know. So why he has not been interrogated? Well,
That's a good
you have to
question.
understand why he has not been interrogated, just like how Patrick Bailey has not been interrogated. Why Patrick Bailey has not been interrogated? Because Patrick Bailey was Andrew Owens' lawyer, and Patrick Bailey know where all the skeleton lies. So this man. What did you say, bro? Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Emotional damage.
So there's and I'm just touching quickly on those things. I mean, there's a lot. I could speak on every area if I needed to, agriculture and many other things. But essentially, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. Yeah. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be. You know, because we have a corrupt government.
Who control the port? We have guns coming through the port. Not been interrogated. Why Patrick Bailey has not been interrogated? Because Patrick Bailey was Andrew Owens' lawyer, and Patrick Bailey know where all the skeleton lies.
Wow.
So this man who control the port, we have guns coming through the ports. He cannot be interrogated, and one of the reasons why he cannot be interrogated because he also know where all the skeletons lie. So and only Patrick Bailey alone, but Brad like chop line. He but Brad too. They can't touch Patrick Bailey and question Patrick Bailey as it relates to a particular murder that's done in his house. They can't question the man who own the port or interrogate him or have him arrested. And most of the guns that come through the port, no one get arrested. Think of it, people. No one get arrested, and here is Andrew Owens right now. Yes, we are spending millions of dollars and increased technologies.
Think about that.
All of that, custom officers.
Think about that.
They are finding the weapons.
Wow. Albado needs to be like Kosawala.
Finding the weapons. A United States intel the open up. United States intel that people know up. Because come on, the poor people of Jamaica. When you want to put them through 98 again, you either wrongdoings and doing it, you either wrongdoings. And you know how many people go to the grave and necessary for you to keep your money where you lose. And I ask the people that to go out for the street, you understand my pencil? They ask the people that to go out and fight for you. Did you, any of you, have given any one of them any of those? I know you're asking them to go out and fight you. Fight you for what?
Wickedness.
To fight for you. Did they tell you? The people vote for you. Did they tell you to go in and steal? Remember Andrew when they started corruption? When Emma started in 2008, what happened? You were only getting $6 million per year. $6 million per year you were getting. Let me remind you. And with the $6 million, you were able to buy what? 5 properties. Where's the money from?
How?
Eh?
How, Sway?
Where did you get the money from?
How?
Getting $6 million per year. You getting 6. Juliet Polet getting no back. Right? And remember, 2007. Between 2007 and 2009, you have about 6 properties. I'm not bad. And 6 properties. For more than $51 million. Go check them out. Check the money, what you get in the time.
Check it.
Right? And you buy more than $51 million in property through advance.
It just don't add up.
And you don't want to make a talk about it?
Yeah, like how does that work?
You and then right now, speaking of what? What kind of I don't know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you want to know what is extremely corrupted. And you And this level of greed is unmeasurable. The illegal award of contracts to Gavin, and then have FFL as a system which want to shrink to investors. This is very vicious.
Wicked, man.
FFL, even factory, right back FFL. Remember Jamaican people, it is a very same FFL responsible in the 1990s financial meltdown. People let me remind you. You don't never know. You don't never know. Why melting pot internet? I think it's melting pot a lot of problem. It is the same FSL that involved in the 1990s financial meltdown that created FINSA, that caused FINSA to come in, the financial adjustment, to come in and try to fix the problem. Paul Chang Young and a 4th yes. Yes, and Andrew Wallet knew about it. And Andrew Wallet raised it up. Him and Paul, him and Transferry. That's why Transferry called him Prince Andrew.
What?
Remember people, what think Transferry called him Prince Andrew?
When is this?
Transferry called him Prince Andrew because, of course, now.
Wait. Do you have a clip of that, Mystic Sensation? I'm going to tag you. Do you have a clip of that? When Cross Kerry called Andrew Prince Andrew? That's significant. I need that clip. Anybody watching me right now, if you got a clip of Cross Kerry, whatever his name is, if you have a legit clip, a news clipping, an article, a video of him crowning Andrew Prince Andrew, yeah. Y'all need to send that to me. Y'all need to send that. There's so much things going on. Somebody just sent me a message saying, lock up Michael Lee Chin. God. Boy, the coffee people, man. Yo, there is so much corruption. There's so much corruption and alleged corruption going on in Jamaica. I can't keep up. I ain't even going to hold you. Because these things I was not privy of previously. And I'm on a crash course of learning just how corrupt the Jamaica Labour Party is. This is wild. This is some wild stuff.
Now, people, what think Cross Kerry called him Prince Andrew?
Dang.
Cross Kerry called him Prince Andrew because, of course, now, the prince is going to make him rich. Yes. The prince allow him. So when put into government, not FFL, not Joe, reissue them with that function to shrink to make a tax. Hey, let me tell you something, Andrew. So the wickedness,
Off it, pay feet. Off it.
right?
No joke.
When they put us into government, take up that FFL and realize that
Man, no for wicked, so brother.
they put us into let government, lock them down. What Andrew want to say? What Andrew want to say? Reissue them life. Reissue them life.
Is there any mainstream journalist that is brave enough to ask Andrew Honest, why did your government reissue the license to SSL when the PMP under Portia Simpson did not issue them any license? Why did you issue them the license? And then whatever I'm saying after that, there's a follow-up question. Wait, somebody texts me again, the same person texts me again and say, what? Michael Leach in NCB bigger than SSL? Damn, and the coffee people, them? That's, whoa. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Reissue them life. Reissue them life. Right? And remember that they existed under Bruce Borden government with 2 owners. Who were part of cabinet people, remember? Remember this information. Go before. Bush has been came into power 2012, right? And catch on to them that they are dealing with some monkey business. Bush has since locked them down. And what Andrew wants to do. Andrew wants to reissue the life. Our FSCF end up there. Rob the investor. And what you have seen, as it relates to the whistleblower, Darrell Bars, DLP of several accounts in FSL, several accounts in FSL.
Wow.
Listen, trigger me. And this man come on the house 30. And near tonight, Andrew. They come on the house 30. When they use FFL, right, to rob and loot for the people and the extension of your wickedness. Here what you have also done, you put NHT, L, right, to rob and loot for the people and the extension of your wickedness. Here what you have also done, you put NHT, the NIS, the tax, all of that money, taxpayers' money into SSL, where you and the one that notice upon the scheme, and you're silent about. You remain silent because you and Nigel Clark put all of the taxpayers' money in there, the NIS, the tax, you there, put it in there. What happened to the money? When you know very well it is upon the scheme or something that will cook up to rob investors.
Yo, get us to like 1,000 subs, man. I need to get to 1,000 subs today. If you're not yet subbed up, subbed up. Let me see where we at right now.
The only national interest you have is for you and your colleagues that rob the Jamaican people and continue to rob the Jamaican people.
Yo, we at 962 right now. We need 38 more subs.
You're indeed a criminal, sir. Right, evidence is poor and you can't explain your way. Now you'll have to breathe back and bring in things, no matter what space.
Okay, Uncle Byron, I want the labor rights and I want all Jamaicans who are hearing my voice understand this.
No disrespect to the next speaker, but alright, there's something I cut it off. You understand? Because I just Byron, what he had to say, I wanted to highlight. If you don't want to listen to the entire program, I want to make sure so you go over there and subscribe. The title of this one is Deliver Us From Evil. That is the title of the video. Zin, make sure you subscribe and do all of that. Now, Mystic Sensation said a lot. And I don't know. It's like I can't say definitively if Andrew Honest did anything wrong. But you see, when I really look at all of the evidence that is being presented, if you was to, on a scale of 1 to 10, if I believe Andrew Honest is in wrongdoings on the Jamaica Labour Party, all the names that he called, Desmond McKenzie, Delroy Chuck, Daryl Vaz, all the names that Mystic Sensation called. You know what I mean? Cross Kerry, all of it. This. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, if I believe, not knowing, if I believe that these people are involved in criminal activity, I'll put it at a 9.5. Yeah. I'll put it at a 9.5. It don't look good. It don't sound good. It don't smell good. None of it is good. I can't with good conscience look at everything that has unfolded and come out. Some of the stuff that I'm still new to, is like it's the evidence is piling on when they start to factor more things in. You know? So when it comes to my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, right? I would put them in the guilty column. Yes. And you see, you know what they wouldn't do? They would never give a person like me the job if I had Dennis Chung's qualifications. You know why? They wouldn't give a person like me the job at the FID because I already have a preconceived notion that the Prime Minister is guilty of something. So it wouldn't be fair for me to be spearheading the investigation in the FID. It wouldn't be fair to him, now would it? that would probably go against his constitutional rights or something in terms of a fair trial, innit? But guess what they have done? Tip the scales in the opposite way and make it unconstitutional and unfair to stack things in his favor. With having a Dennis Chung that already thinks that the Prime Minister has not done anything wrong based off his personal utterances. You guys see why none of this the suing of the Integrity Commission after he told everybody to leave the Integrity Commission alone. They are independent. We should support them. Nobody should come against them. And he called out the opposition in that regard as well. So it's like, I can't trust you. I don't trust the Prime Minister after he told us, yo, we're gonna have term limits in my first 100 days. We're gonna establish that. All of these things. I don't know who I was listening to, if it's Talk Your Mind TV or Mystic Sensation, where they actually played the Parliament soundbite. I think it's Talk Your Mind TV. I'm going to find it. They actually played the Parliament soundbite when they were talking about the term limits as a mandate, something that they're going to deal with. Imagine that, and they have come now asking us for a third term years after, when there's supposed to be term limits. So the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Jones is a flip-flopping a flip-flopping PR party. They flip-flop the most. They are professional flip-floppers. It's sad, man. So they move from term limits to third term. You hear that? Term limits to third term. What a damn disgrace. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. On to the next one. Boy, this live, yeah, gone way over 3 hours. Oh no, it's not 3 hours. I've been on since 11:40. So 11:40, 12:40, almost 3 hours. Almost. Moving on to the next clip, ladies and gentlemen. So, Lord have mercy, what am I gonna say? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother Bolo VNR, and we're here with another one. If you are just coming in, please hit the like button. Alright, if you're watching the replay, please hit the like button. First thing you should do when coming into somebody's house is say, good evening. You wipe your feet. You know what I'm saying? Put your shoes at the door. You know what I mean? Don't walk in nobody's house with your foot on, your shoes on with all that dirt. You know what I'm saying? You say good evening. Alright? And, yeah, you know, ask if you can have a seat. You know what I mean? You got to be polite. So the polite thing to do when you click on the video is to hit the like button, is my point. You know, usually, not all the time, some people, when they come to people's houses, they come bearing gifts. So if you're that type of person that love to bear gifts, please remember the donation link. Look at your screen. You got the Cash App information. You got the PayPal. And the link is in the description. And it's also pinned at the top of the comment section. Now, let's get into this video, this portion of the video with Mystic Sensation. After this, I'll be going to my final reaction for this live stream. All right, so let's get it.
Right? Aiding and abetting criminality. Right? Indulging in criminality. Endorsing criminality. Any terminology that you want to use. Right? Okay. Let us listen to this piece of this one is a disgrace.
Disgrace.
To the moral order. This man has no moral compass.
None.
This is a piece of garbage.
I wouldn't talk about.
But when you listen, labor rights.
Yep, I figured it out. Yep, like up the live,
no plans, no programs. So what they do? They start claiming corruption there. You know, when a party like the PNP talk about corruption, you know that they are enmeshed in corruption. That's all they can talk about is corruption. And we're going to defend the Prime Minister Because I'm talking about corruption. They can't find one bit of evidence to show that the Prime Minister is involved in any illicit enrichment or corruption. And I hear Markaji talking about statutory declaration. I have read the 3 reports from the IC.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
You know how you know that you're losing the battle when you start to call your opponent by them nickname. Delroy Chuck said Marky G. Oh my God. Delroy. This is what you call Delroy Chuck doesn't even believe what is coming out of his own mouth. This is what you call manufactured outrage. This is a performance. This is a performance. For him to say that they have no policies, no plan. I easily debunked that the other day. But this is a performance. Damn, Delroy, you going out bad, bro. You going out bad. I believe you're one of the illicit 8. I hope the Integrity Commission takes you down. Yeah.
Illicit enrichment or corruption. And I hear Markaji talking about statutory declaration. I have read the 3 reports from the IC, and there's not one line that implicates the Prime Minister. Not one paragraph, one line that implicates the Prime Minister.
Really?
I don't even know why they put out those 3 reports. Because they had nothing of value in them. And I say we must defend the Prime Minister when they hear about him. But IC says about him. IC talk about millions going from
E. coli. Let me piece of E. coli away from in front of me.
That is funny.
IC says about him. IC talk about millions going from
E. coli. Let me piece of E. coli away from in front of me.
Call him E. coli. Doo-doo in the
Living
water. Oh
E.
my
coli.
God. Living E. coli.
No,
Damn.
Right? And I'm glad that my well-thinking panel is here because we're going to deal with you tonight. And I am speaking directly to you. I have spoken to you when I was on Regular Scene on the Titans, and I'm going to speak to you tonight. You said that the people can't find not one point, one bit of evidence that implicate the Prime Minister. That's what came out of your mouth.
That's such rubbish. Rubbish.
But obviously, you are not reading.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the report.
Report. Let me put it this way. Right? It seems like your CPU, your central processing unit, right, is a low grade. So then let me just.
Embarrassing. We need some milk. Emotional damage.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Time come.
Some are gonna charge me corruption. Oh yes. My God.
Deliver something for you. And I'm speaking to you directly. I am speaking to all Jamaican Labour Party supporters, and I'm speaking to the electorate, right? We are talking about Jamaica business now. And I'm speaking to all investigators. I'm speaking to Dennis Strong, who is going to investigate this case. And I'm speaking to NCB. I know that NCB, people from NCB will be listening to me tonight. Typical to NCB. And I'm also speaking to the Bank of Jamaica. NCB, all commercial banks, right, supposed to issue an annual report. You supervise, BOJ supervise that process. So we are going to get into the intricacies, right? Without any delay, honey. Very right, Chuck. Look on this. And when you, in future again, when you are going to speak on this subject, speak on what I am going to show you. And tell Jamaica that you don't see anything wrong. Let us go into that. Lift up that. I want you to tell Jamaica they're right. That nothing is wrong here. Right? Andrew Owners will not able to get away with this crime. People, I want you to look at this. Right? They're right, Chuck. Please turn to page 122 of 171 of the Integrity Commission report, sir. Right? And we are talking about 2020 June 13, 2023. These are all the activities within that year. All the activities within this year. Now, this is the Prime Minister's accounts, multiple accounts, right? Some of the 28 accounts. And let me say to you, Delroy Truck, based on certain investigation, the Prime Minister appears to have more than 28 accounts. Because there are other accounts off the shores of Jamaica. So if you don't know this, be aware. Let me tell you, be aware. Now, NCB, account ending 20, belonging to the Prime Minister, State Bridge, which is, let me tell these people, which here. Three, again, when you are going to speak on this subject, speak on what I am going to show you. And tell Jamaica that you don't see anything wrong. Let us go into that. Let's talk that. I want you to tell Jamaica they're right. That nothing is wrong here. Right? Andrew Owners will not able to get away with this crime. People, I want you to look at this. Right? They're right, Chuck. Please turn to page 122 of 171 of the Integrity Commission report, sir. Right? And we are talking about 2020 June 13, 2023. These are all the activities within that year. All the activities within this year. Now, this is the Prime Minister's accounts, multiple accounts, right? Up there, right? Please turn to page 122 of 171 of the Integrity Commission report, sir.
All right. So may I have to go 122 inside, right? Alright, may I show you how I go on, people. Let me try zoom up this. Make sure you see the page. At the same table. You say 122. So you have NCB. Okay, I got the one. Alright. Let me find it and show you guys. On the 122. A page 123, but when you, as you pass 122, the table there. So anyway, let me just share it while I'm talk, so the people can actually see it better. That is watching. Guys, like and share live. Andrea Hunt, big up yourself. Florence, me see you. All I bushwatcher them, big up. Check this out, people. Let me play this.
20 June 13, 2023. These are all the activities within that year. All the activities within this year. Now, this is the Prime Minister's accounts, multiple accounts, right? Some of the 28 accounts. And let me say to you, Delroy Truck, based on certain investigation, the Prime Minister appears to have more than 28 accounts.
Look side.
Because there are other accounts off the shores of Jamaica. If you don't know this, be aware. Let me tell you, be aware. Now, NCB account ending 20 belonging to the Prime Minister. Estate Bridge, which is, let me tell these people, a shell company. Estate Bridge Holding, shell company. They don't do any business, people, to make any profit.
Right.
But look at this. What deposit in Estate Bridge? Estate Bridge is a shell company. I want to make people to aware of it. $145 million, 784,000. NCB, did you ask Andrew Honest the stores of funds? Did you ask Andrew Honest for the stores of funds, Michael Leachin, and if you come talk to the people? Withdrawal, 20,766,000. NCB account ending with 25. Estate Bridge holding again. No deposit, but this time a withdrawal, 3,776. NCBCM account ending 3501. Estate Bridge holding again. Another $24 million lost to that account. Right? And look, people, at the withdrawal side, 104,858. Right? Withdrew from this account. Right? Now, this is serious. Online transaction and you are depositing so much money on that. Let's look at this. NCB account ending 66. Look at the right shot. Look at the right shot. Imperium. And let's tell Jamaican people what Imperium is or what Imperium is. Imperium means Admat Del Racho. Get it into your head, Del Racho. I want you to follow.
Yo, say this report is so damaging to the mind. Because these are facts, It's not debatable that these are facts. You understand? What people try to debate is whether or not this is skullduggery. They try to debate whether or not this is corruption. The Prime Minister of humble beginnings, he has to explain this. He has to explain how 150 million withdrawal online, 104 million, 24 million, 22 million. Look at this. This is in the Integrity Commission report, the same one, But most Jamaican people don't read, we don't look. Look on it, see table. That's why I make sure say me find the report, because I have it on my computer, And what Mystic Sensation is referencing and reading, you can see it clearly on your screen. Jamaica, something is definitely wrong with this. Something is definitely wrong with this. Oh, Andrew Honest moved from earning $6 million a year, right, to this. First of all, if he's doing clean things to make his money, him need to stop with the Prime Minister and start teaching same ghetto youth them when him saying care about so much. Him need to stop the Prime Minister and start teaching the same ghetto youth them when him saying him love so much a crash course on how to become a multi-billionaire coming from 86 Cumberland Road. Him need to teach a crash course. Him need to explain how him come about this amount of wealth. The man of a company that does not is a shell company, but yet still $140 million is being deposited not once but twice. No, One of the two NCB account him have. One of them I get 148 million, and the other one get 145 million. One of them is almost 149 million. The NCB account ending with 66. Yo, NCB. Oh, this go, bro. All of them are NCB account. You have NCB CM. All of them are NCB account, you know. Oh, this go. Oh, them transaction I never get flagged. Yo, this is dangerous, man. This is some dangerous stuff, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. This right here is dangerous. Real talk.
The money. Imperium, sir, is adamant. Andrew owners dissolve adamant into Imperium. When you get that, then right out, do you understand this investigation? That's why you need reputable people as it relates to being the pitchy. Now, and I'm talking to Dennis Strong pertaining to that. This show you $148 million, sir, right? Launched into Imperium.
Incredible.
Where this money came from to go into Imperium. Now, 150 million was withdrawn from Imperium, from NCB. Now look at Barita, right? Imperium, right? No deposit, but withdraw 24,781,000. NCB account ended 8852, Imperium 28 million, right? And withdrawal of 22 million. CM1 account ending 5601, Imperium again, $22 million went into Imperium, and a withdrawal of 27 million. NCB again, account ending 152, Positive Media, 51 million, right? And a withdrawal of
That's a
68
boss
million.
move right there.
NCB again, account.
That's a boss move right there, moms.
1 million and a withdrawal of 3 million. A totality of 473,161,000 deposited, right, during the year 2020 to various bank accounts to 3 of Andrew owned tel companies. Then right, Chuck, you don't see anything wrong with this?
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there.
Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the murderer them. Take out the criminal them. We can't take no more, Father God. They're right, Chuck. You know me here talking on TV I say it, and I've been agree with him for a long while about that something here. If he said they're right, Chuck, apart this is just my belief. I have no evidence or not. This is my belief. I'm entitled to believe anything I want to believe. Call it a religion, I don't know. But I really believe he's a part of the illicit eight. I believe Delroy Chuck is too involved in care too much about Andrew Owen's statutory declaration. You know, me personally, I would separate myself as much as I can, because at the end of the day, who is going to swear for a man? Why is Delroy Chuck swearing for Andrew Owen's? You ever think about that? Why him so passionate? he seems to be very close to the situation. You know, that's what I read from it. Him too close to it. Him care too much. Who else do you hear in the parliament going crazy? Outside of Desmond McKenzie, I talk about people must take it to the streets and defend Andrew Honest thing. Him too, in my next one. Cause he make statement about, oh, you know, if it was one of the big name people, nobody would rate it if it come from certain family. But even Desmond McKenzie, it bad enough. Or him a go on bad enough. But I'm telling you, Delroy Chuck screaming at the top of him lungs. The way how Delroy Chuck, through me I talk about Chuck a be a Chuck a pass. The way how Delroy Chuck defended even Juliet Holness about her money, and people was questioning all these big townhouses, these projects that they were doing. A man come out in one video, I see one video where I say, oh, it's million of the money. You understand? So, Delroy Chuck, all me have to say to you, if you and Andrew and Juliet Holness is business partners in some capacity that you have suggested with Juliet Holness, Bridget, wanna come out and make the world know everything will go on. Transparently, how no make the money. As long as you not clean, you're not gonna do that, If you guys keep fighting the Integrity Commission, all you're telling the Jamaican people is that you're dirty, you're marred in corruption, and no well-thinking Jamaican not gonna think otherwise. Because you guys have been attacking the Integrity Commission on every level. Took away the political ombudsman. Right? That was like, if somebody never wake up before, that's supposed to wake up everybody and shake them up and say, backside. You know what I see happening now? You see the people that don't talk politics? I am quiet where I am, and because they know and have been listening to me, they come up to me and they have these conversations with each other. And I just laugh. I said, wow, the people are waking up. The people are not that fool. You know? Them not so stupid. Them can read between the lines. But let's continue. Let's continue because Delroy Chuck, why ain't a problem, brother? You ain't a problem.
Self-confidence. Delroy Chuck, you don't see anything wrong with this?
That me want to know.
Delroy Chuck, you haven't seen nothing.
Nothing.
Wrong with this? So you, Delroy Chuck, have to explain the sort of business that Andrew Honest was operating that gave him deep profit, deep returns in profit. Right? You have to explain that, Delroy Chuck. Now, I drew 427 million, but Delroy Chuck, come here. What I want to show you is going to burst in public Delroy Chuck. Take it away. Now that is 2020. Let us go to Andrew on a statutory declaration that he declared to the Prime Minister. I'm just showing you.
Guys, I need to get to 1,000 subs, man. Like and share up the live. Come on. Thank you for hitting the like button, y'all.
You can't. I am betting you that. You can't save Andrew Honest. Take up that before that 2020. So then you are saying that you don't see anything wrong with the Integrity Commission did not find anything because they are damn idiot. You're a damn idiot. You're a buffoon. Now look at this, right? September 3, 2020.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
And for the period January 1, 2020 to September 3, 2020, dead right truck. Andrew Owen paying to the Integrity Commission investigators that his total assets, sir, was $172 million. The dead right truck. You haven't seen anything wrong with that? In 2020,
Jay, what go on?
when Andrew Owen
Big up yourself. Me like how you subscribe to all our platform then. Big up.
Through their accounts in NTB. He is now telling the Integrity Commission investigators that his total assets, here it is, people, total assets is $122 million. You haven't seen anything wrong with that? He lied to the Integrity Commission investigators. He lied.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
The Roger. A criminal offense. He lied. This is a criminal offense. The Roger. A criminal offense. Here it is in your face, the Roger. So I want you to come out and speak on that and say that Mystic Sensation is love. The Integrity Commission investigator didn't find anything. Take that away. Take that away. My Jamaican people, we will not allow Andrew Ones to rob, to peel for any terminology that we want to use and get away, touch free. He will not. This has to go into the judiciary. This consequence must come of this. So they're right to come yourself for your platform and not go for your platform. Because it seems like the people who you are talking to, ducks eating out your brains. And the violence that you want for them to take on the street and different Andrew the Andrew asked them to come and enjoy some of the money with it. No, I'm not talking to Jamaican people and talking to Labour. For all of the influence that you have earned, you need to ask the influencers if they are giving you, if they did call you, they're calling you now to go on Labour, different Andrew Ones. Ask them, right, Chuck. Ask Desmond McKenzie if when Andrew Ones making the money, building big mansion, if they did call the GLP supporters and said, okay, this is some of the money. Did they do that? Did they do that? No, GLP, Labour rights, remember, we have one Jamaican in it, right? Leave them alone and make them face their penalty and their consequence. Let them face the ask them to come and enjoy. Because it seems like the people who you are talking to, ducks eating out their brains. And the violence that you want to portray for them to take on the street and defend Andrew Ones. When Andrew Ones in 2020 they run $470 million. Did he give them any? Did Andrew Ones ask them to come and enjoy some of the money with it? No, I'm not talking to Jamaican people and talking to Labour. For all of the influence that you have earned, you need to ask the influencers if they are giving you, if they did call you, they're calling you now to go on Labour, different Andrew Ones. Ask them, right, Chuck. Ask Desmond McKenzie if when Andrew Ones making the money, building big mansion, if they did call the GLP supporters and said, okay, this is some of the money. Did they do that? Did they do that? No, GLP, Labour rights, remember, we have one Jamaican in, right? Leave them alone and make them face their penalty and their consequence. Let them face the penalty and the consequence All of the money with Andrew Willis are run through NCB. NCB a wash the money for them. And BOJ kept silent. And Andrew Willis benefit. Right? Make Andrew Willis go out on the street and fight. Make Gerard, as a matter of fact, make the cabinet members them go up on the street to fight.
Yo.
That is funny, honey.
Yo, big up, Miss.
That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Man, I'm so happy. Excuse me. I'm so happy today that I captured Miss Genesis' laugh. And I forever will use it as a soundbite. That's my Jamaican sister that lives in Canada. Shout out Miss Genesis, one. You might be listening in the bushes. You know I love you. Man, listen. Bruh. Now, but on a serious level, Jamaican people don't know about play no fool, you know. Do not play any fool. These people are rallying up for turn crash dummy in the street, but now defend things they don't know about. Uno did that when they do what them do, whatever them did do. You might ask some very, very serious questions. Did you guys benefit from the $147 million that was transferred? Well, as I'm talking about 140, hold on there. Let me look back at the figure. Sorry, my apologies. I was in error. Did you guys benefit from the 473, 161, 564 million dollar? 473 million, 161,545 dollars and 37 cents that was moved into, deposited into Positive Media, Imperium, and Estate Bridge. Did you guys benefit in any way, shape, or form from that money? So why upon God's green earth, una gonna be crash dummy? If you jump, that's like me. That's like knowing me, right? And when I was conducting my business, none of you was there. And because you like me, I said to you, yo, me innocent. Yo, me innocent. I lie them a tell for me. Yo, we now have to take it to the streets. And now have to defend the thing. We now have to defend me because you don't love me. And then, when you go take it to the streets and defend me, putting a life on the line, sacrificing a little job we want to have, right? Because instead of you go work, to put food on your picnic table, you gonna take it to the streets and defend Andrew Wallace. Eh? Because Desmond Mackenzie said, people wanna wise up and stop going like an idiot. Make the man then defend themselves. You never there when they wanna do what them a do. You not here. You was not there. And I say this again and I say it. What is in the Integrity Commission is factual. And there ain't nothing they can do about it. It is factual. So if you stick with the facts them, and look on the facts them, you don't need nothing more. If you make a conscientious decision and to make a what you call a public judgment of these individuals, namely Andrew owners. I mean, come on, baby. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Sure, the People's National Party not fighting with them. So any fight they want to fight, make the cabinet go take a fight.
Of course.
And them get benefit to make them. I'm talking to the Labour. Don't be naive. They did not call you and give you of the spoils. All of the spoils that we see, when we just show, they not call and go to send.
Not even $1.
So if you want to go fight with them, it's your business. Now, let me know.
No, we can't. I mean, that's the perfect place to end it off there, ladies and gentlemen. For that reaction. You have to save the best for last, you know. You understand, people? Like and share the video. Again, please go to Music Sensation page. Subscribe. Get them to 20K. Go and go support the movement. Zin? Facts and evidence over there. Hear that? Real investigator. You're deaf? Alright. Yeah, so reach now. Right, that's so reach now, my people. Oh, what is now? Oh. Big up Partner Draw TV. Big up Andre. And again, people, remember to go and support Andre's mom. Well, you know, his prayer mom. She lost her daughter that just had a baby, and she lost her mom previously. It is a financial burden. It's obviously a physical burden, a spiritual burden, and a mental burden on her and her family. Lawsuits must be pending. So, you know, 20K US is what they're shooting for all fees. All right? So, they need help in that regard. Like I said before, it sounds like a lot of money until they really do the math in the amount of people that watch Andre Stevens at nights and in the daytime. If 5,000 of you guys come together and put $2 US, 5,000, you know, that's already $10,000 US. What is $2 US? $2 US less than $400. If you guys put $2.50, everybody, 5,000 of you, you're gone down, you're gone over the threshold now, you're gone in the territory of what we are talking about. 15,000 almost, or 13,000 almost. So, wanna just do the right thing, people. And link Andre, alright? On Partner Draw TV, you're gonna get him number for those who are new. I mean, I talk to you, a lot of Partner Draw TV subscribers is subscribed to my platform. Jamaica Hot Topic, ABR News TV, Hot Off of the Press, Talk Your Mind TV, Aromatic. We all share a body of people that follow all of us. That's just to name a few. You understand what I say? So, I just say, given this strategy, like I said, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, and Andre don't even have to mention it. I would rather him not mention it. But I am going to support. You understand? I am going to support. Definitely. No doubt about it. But anyway, it's just that simple, guys. If all of you gave 500 Jamaican dollars, all of the people that are watching on a constant level, 6,000, 7,000 people, 500 Jamaican dollars. That's $2, almost $3 US. We're done. We don't need all of this. We don't even need to promote this. Just boom, money done. One day that. Everybody can give $2.50 one day. Everybody. If you're gonna argue that, that means you really just don't want to support. You're not a supporter. If you find it hard to get $2.50 US after getting prime information and entertainment all at the same time. Breaking news, exclusives, exclusive interviews. I mean, come on. And me personally, I kind of lose hope in a donation thing, to be honest, with you guys. Because when I look at how to treat Andre Stevens, I am like, wow. Listen, I cannot believe it, bro. My jaw is on the ground. I've said it many times. And I'm not trying to defend him or anything. It's the same mentality I have with everything. I try to put myself in other people's shoes. It's called compassion. It's called trying to understand where they're coming from and what they're experiencing. You understand? And as a content creator myself, I'm like, so if they might treat Andre like that, and there's so much people are watching consistently, well, it's no good for me. I'm just not gonna get that type of support from you guys. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I'm so reluctant to even do the video with the drone. Because honestly, I have 17,000 subs. Again, $1 from every sub is 17,000 US dollars. $1. One. That surpasses the money for the drone. Easily. If I go on one of my videos right now and look at the video that has, I'm gonna use the likes to see who really supports, right? Not just who watches. I have people that like who are watching them. Let me go for one of my video them that did well in the last week or so. Alright. This was 3 days ago. This video is at 11,000. This video is at 11,000. So 571 people like that video. 11K views so far. Shout out to everybody that liked the video. You understand? And big up Andre Stevens, because it was an excerpt from his clippings. Zine, the 571 of you, if you give $2, that is 1,342. That's $1,342. I think that I'll be able to buy a drone with that. Just $2 from every person that hit the like button in that video. $2. I'm just saying it doesn't take much, ladies and gentlemen. It does not take much. When you have high numbers, one cocoa overflow basket. It's just the truth. Big up yourself, Winifred Sanders. Big up yourself. Oh, that the G just fall up in the live stream. The G just fall and gone. You homes? Hello? Him just fall and gone? No, okay. Okay. Alright. You get me missed call? Oh. Anyway, make we get into the reaction. Cause yeah, me should have tried done this before 2 o'clock, you know. But anyway, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Andre raised some very serious questions in regards to who is actually, you know, carrying in these buses for the government under the Ministry of Transport, you know. And You know, I just want to ask the Jamaican people the question: are you guys okay with what was revealed? Is this how you want the government to conduct business? I think that's a very fair question because essentially we the people are the ones that have power and we have a say in how we want the country to be run. You understand? So if you guys are fine with what I'm about to show you, hey, you're fine with it. I'm gonna let you know that I'm not fine with it from the jump. Let's listen to this.
They must call them boobs. Be a man, a twin brother in the police force. One that ring a bell to you. Evidence. But you know, Jamaica, everything will come to light in short order.
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say, I want to show Jamaica something tonight. And as an investigator, Courtney, I have an obligation. Say obligation, Jamaica. Say obligation. I have an obligation to teach. I have an obligation to make you aware. I have an obligation to make the people of this country know what is happening. What do I mean by that, Jamaica? You all saw Daryl Vaz recently saying that he has procured 63 new buses for JUTC.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that what I said, Courtney? He said he has procured 63 new buses for JUTC. But there is a part that you all don't know that
Look on the screen, people. Look on the screen.
What part is that, Courtney?
Yes.
Who carried in the buses?
Mm-hmm.
Who carried in the buses?
Yes. Very good question.
Producer, bring up that, let the people see who carried in the buses. The lady in the middle. Minister of Science and Energy, Technology, Transportation, Vaz, poses with one of the new CNG buses that arrived at Kingston Wharf on Thursday. He's joined by in the photo with the Managing Director of Stewart's Auto, Duncan Stewart, and Managing Director of Stewart's Auto Sales Limited, Jacqueline Stewart Lecker. A total of 63 buses arrived, and they'll be handed over to the JUTC. Courtney, Stewart's Auto, Jacqueline Lecker. Does that name ring a bell to you all? Jacqueline Stewart Lecker. Does that ring a bell to you tonight? What can go so? So Vaz carrying the bus to his best friend, what his wife best friend company.
Yeah.
Vaz carry through the bus then, through his best friend, his wife best friend company. Isn't that nepotism? Isn't that skullduggery, Jamaica? Wasn't she the one that was the head of the Financial Services Commission as the chairman when SSL crashed? Mighty God! We need your divine intervention! We're tired of the labor right!
Oh, God.
You don't remember, Courtney? You don't remember, Jamaica, that when SSL had the debacle and they were having the problems, she was the chairman for the Financial Services Commission. Syndicate is, you know. So I want to know, Jamaica, is a gang of them, you know? Is a gang of economic colonizers, you know, Jamaica? Is a gang of economic colonizers?
Dangerous.
63. So I am asking tonight, what was the procurement procedure, Daryl Vaz? How did Stewart and Jackie Lecker Company win the bid to carry the buses?
Very good question.
Was there a bid, Jamaica? Was there a bid? Or was it a case like, oh, Linky get the drill for the 31 million? How did Stuart's Auto become the one preferred to carry in the buses? How Jamaica did Stuart's Auto Limited? As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask tonight. I never know of Stuart's Autos carrying in them kind of vehicle here in the country.
Our plans are to make that a reality. We don't bulldoze people's homes, we build them.
I have never known of Stuart fact. I'm going to ask tonight. I never know of Stuart's Autos carrying in them kind of vehicle here in the country. I have never heard Jamaica of Stuart's Autos carrying in. You know what Stuart Auto carry? I am asking you if you know the kind of vehicle Stuart Auto carry in. Have you ever heard Stuart Auto carrying yellow bus come to Jamaica? You ever see or hear Stuart Auto carrying yellow bus come to Jamaica?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
What kind of vehicle Stuart Auto carry in? Benz. What kind of vehicle Stuart Auto carry in? Mercedes. Audi. I never hear Stuart Auto carry in. See that? Benz, Mitsubishi, Suzuki. All Stuart Auto get the agreement to start carrying C, what kind of bus? C and CGN or CNG buses.
Emotional damage.
So there's and I'm just touching quickly on those things. I mean, there's a lot. I could speak on every area if I needed to, agriculture and many other things, but essentially we have a very difficult task ahead of us. Yeah. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be, because we have a corrupt government.
Something not right, Jamaica. 63 buses, something not right. This look like Fred and Company business. What you call them? The economic wolves. Yes. Them shark-like Jamaica. Them just a yam, belly full. Well, none of them, mighty God, Jamaica. So nobody else the rivers never quantify or qualify for carrying the buses. So if I still want Auto carrying them bus here, who carrying the bus them when get from overseas? The one them, the American one we go do rural school electrification. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hello. Hello, good night.
No, me not gonna make this long enough. I'm not gonna make this long. It's very, very simple, to be honest with you. This lady that is a friend of Darrell Vaz's wife, she's actively in a lot of different areas, was in SSL. Everybody knows this doesn't look good. You're telling me that, and then somebody made a very good point that called in, Governments can't order stuff for themselves, I mean, it's over, that's it. Why the middleman? And for something like this where we're talking about the public bus system, and then Andre asks a very good question. What does that company usually import? You know what I mean? So why? Why? But then somebody else called in and said that, you know, a friend thing, allegedly, and they might try to bail them out because they might go through some rough time. You see, Jamaica is not, in terms of our culture, that's something that a lot of people do with them personal life and them personal money. But you see, and I'm saying, I'm asking the questions. That's what people say, I don't know. But I'm saying, if that's what is being done, I have to remind Daryl Vaz and the JLP that it's not your money. The tax of the Jamaican people is the Jamaican people partner draw. The Jamaican people partner draw is to use to benefit the Jamaican people collectively. Not your friend and company. You understand? Why Jamaica can't directly deal with any country or entity that ships the buses? Why them can't deal with them directly and say, listen, we need this amount of buses. What can we work out? What is the best price? And you shop around. Shop around. Find the best price. Right? If you're getting discounts, if you're getting a couple buses free because of the bulk amount that you're actually buying, then you are getting value for money. I want brand new buses, not no old bus. I want a bus where suit Jamaican side of the road where we drive. All of these things. I mean, big up Andre, but I really don't think I have to go any further in terms of this revelation. You know, there's a lot to be outraged about. Sometimes I just don't have the energy to be outraged anymore. I just feel like all Jamaicans in their heart of hearts know exactly what they need to do. The creator of the universe is speaking to us and to our consciousness on a constant basis. We know what this is. We know what this is. It's clear what it is. You guys have yourself a blessed weekend. I will be posting probably almost every hour and a half straight back till tomorrow, Sunday. I got a lot of stuff to post, a lot of thumbnails to make. Please remember, guys, to follow all of my pages, especially Bolo TBV. Bolo TBV, big up on yourself that's watching, the 10 people that's watching. I need to get to 1,000 subs. Can we get to 1,000 subs by the end of the day? Last time I checked, I needed 38 more people to get to 1,000 subs over by Bolo TBV. That's the last time I checked. I don't know if I get any new subs. Oh, I got one new sub. Yes. Shout out to the new sub. So we just need 37 more people to subscribe today to get to 1,000 subs. Patricia, what's up, love? Salute. How you doing? Big up Patricia in that place. The Capricorn counterpart. One of my biggest, newest supporters on this platform, especially on the monetary side of things. Big up yourself every time, yeah? The word is love. But yeah, man. That's it, my people. A whole heap of things supposed to really, yeah, a lot of questions supposed to really raise up in our minds about this. You know what I mean? Time come now, man. Time come. Time come. Alright, guys. Boy Patrice here just a come in. And me just a go leave. I've been on here for like over 3 hours. Yeah. Easily. You guys have a wonderful evening. Well, I know it's a Ratigan evening this evening, so you know what I mean. I'll be posting videos for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'll be just alright, cool. You can catch a replay or watch the uploads, because I'm gonna upload. Thank you so much again, guys, for your continued support. Everybody that's watching, do you have yourselves a blessed evening. Alright, see you later. Winifred, big up, much love. Call it, Andrew, call it. Call the election now. Time up, brother, time up. Time up. It's about vision.
Yeah, one more vision. One big, yeah, about the year. Where from here?
Yeah.
Eh? You can't just cut the end them for me. You can't cut off all of the knot them for me.
I know, I try to calculate when I do all of this work.
Oh, we want to talk to you. We want to time.
Do the work now for me there. I try to figure out how I'm going to do this.
Praise God.
Not even be it.
Worship the Lord. Today's Sabbath.
Let me just upload them here and go all fresh and hopefully I can feel a little better. I'm going to feel good at all. Oh God. I don't even realize I'm still live on this. People big up on themselves, yeah, man. Look, come on. Tired, man.